Hello YouTube, I'm back with the next Battlebots toy review, and today I'm reviewing the Battlebots Pocketbots KillerHurtz. And of course, as you can see, KillerHurtz has gotten a lot of merchandise in the toy line here. It's gotten the Pocketbots you see here, it has the custom series, it has the Grip and Grappler, but that was only 3rd edition and only to replace Grendel. It didn't come out until, it was gotta be, I don't know when the 3rd edition was released, but it was definitely after the first two, probably in late 2001 or even early 2002. And probably only because KillerHurtz was doing well in the tournament at this point. And Grendel was out. So I think they probably figured, oh, well, Grendel's not going to come back. No point in having him in there, so we'll replace it with something a little bit better. And looking at the Pocketbot, it seems to be based off of the Las Vegas 1999 version. It's got the little, sort of the chevron, the robot, the caution stripes on the front here. Not sure what to call those, yellow and black stripes. I think that's a caution, but it's got a movable axe here, and it is powered by a motor inside here. I don't know if you can see it that well. There's a little sort of a crankshaft in the back end here. I'm going to try to demonstrate this a little bit myself. This is the string that when you pull back, you connect it to another toy. You probably can't see underneath though because I've got tape covering it. I've been using this kind of as a standalone toy, not really bothering with the whole thing. But I had to look at it last night just to see what it actually did, and it's not entirely clear. You'll get a little look at it. I think the way this works is the toy's arm will go like that when you actually get it running. Although the way you're going to see it is a little bit different. It's going to be sort of spring-loaded in a sense. I put tape on here, so I was intending hopefully to be able to pull back the string, let it go back, and then try it again, like re-demonstrate it repeatedly. There's a little string here. You saw it a little bit better when it was dangling like this. That's the string for the there's a little motor inside here. Probably can't see it that well. Put the axe out of the way, you might see a little bit better. Yeah, there's a little, you see here. Yeah, there's a little, I don't know if you can see it that well in here. But yeah, there is a little, little wheel inside here, and this one was wound up inside that. And then, another thing, those little, I don't know what to call them. But the little black plastic thing that was attached to the end where this tape is, basically when you attach it to the other toy, that also prevented it from going back inside, so you could do it over and over again. But yes, I've checked, this does indeed work. I'm going to give it a little test run now to kind of, I'll get it activated, I guess. I mean, it's in the lock position. It's got two little switches. It's got a little switch here that says lock and release here, so when it's unlocked, you may hear a little noise, and you'll see the little light flash on top. Probably can't see it too well here, but it should be a little clearer, maybe a little clearer than with the El Diablo Pocketbot. It's kind of unfortunate that the camera doesn't pick it up as well, but it's a little clearer. It's a lot brighter red if you actually look at it on my screen here. But it's kind of unfortunate, it doesn't really show up all that well. I'm going to give it a shot. You can kind of see the axis and go all the way forward like it did before. I'm going to try to give it a shot, and it'll at least give you an idea of how it might have been able to work. I never actually used it for the, you can hear that little grinding noise. See if I can get it to work again. This is the only way I was able to really get it to do anything remotely. So I was kind of curious last night, just kind of see how the axe weapon works, if I can get it to work the other way. You can see the mechanism inside working. Yeah, you can see the mechanism in there moving a little bit. Yeah, that got it to work a little bit. So I can only guess this is how it was somewhat supposed to work. You can see it's got a little, the mechanism there, probably, the axe would probably go like this, or even faster than that, depending on, yeah, that's a good shot. That was a good release right there. This will give us some idea of how it was supposed to work. I don't know. I never tested it out. It was not one of my, yeah, turn this thing off here. It was not something I was interested in finding out. But it's kind of cool, the fact, I mean, interesting how the axe moves on its own as well. Which kind of leads me to it's not fully connected to the mechanism that makes it work. You can see it a little bit better on the front. There's a little, I don't know if you can see it that well. I don't know. Is it visible here? I thought it was visible. Yeah, it's in the middle. It's like right behind. Yeah, you can just see it. If you look kind of where the little, the front bumper is, you look just in the back and see a tiny little wheel. Let's see if I can get a little bit better angle of it. I don't know if I can. But it's in there. It's definitely in there. The mechanism that, oh, it's probably better visible on this side. You see a little wheel on the side, that's part of the mechanism that makes this thing work. The other side, I don't know if you noticed, that's where the batteries are. You see a couple of batteries that the hex bugs use. That's very convenient if you ever want to. I'm pretty sure they use the exact same batteries. I haven't checked it for size, but I can't imagine they're any different. But I'd say this is pretty awesome. I mean, it's kind of too bad you didn't get to see how it actually worked. I mean, it was easier to do with the El Diablo Pocketbot because, well, let's face it, it was only going to spin upwards, really. And that was a lot easier because it was already connected to the mechanism a lot more strongly than this one is. This one I can just move the axe back and forth without really any resistance. Yeah, it's a little taller, I think, than the real KillerHurtz, and it can get stranded on its side if it's flipped. Can't self-right either, so it's like kind of screwed over if it's flipped over. Front may help a little bit, but I think because it's off the ground a little bit, it's also going to cost it as well. So let's see. I mean, it's a pretty decent toy. Wish I could have figured out, you know, how it all came together. But that was a probably adequate demonstration to kind of give you an idea of what it might have done. And unfortunately, I was not. You can't go far enough, back enough. Like, can't pull it back far enough to kind of like the shunt pullback tour. You can just pull back the axe and have it fling all the way over. Because the light, the little light in the top here gets in the way. I can't move it. I can't move it down any further. So that's my review on the Battlebots Pocketbots KillerHurtz. Thanks for watching.